Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Laura and this is Small Stuff Big Family. In today's video, we are making these delicious gooey butter cake cookies, which is a St. Louis signature dessert. I'm so excited to bring this video to you today, and it's part of a huge Christmas cookie collab. So there's a playlist linked in my description box down below. This collab was put together and hosted by Katie from Life with the Love Days. I love her channel. I love her as a person so much, so please go over and check out her video as well as all the other videos in the playlist. You guys will get so inspired for your holiday baking. But now let's get into how to make these gooey butter cake cookies. I love that the ingredients are so simple. The only thing I had to personally purchase was the almond extract. Everything else were things that we had on hand: parchment paper, butter, cream cheese, sugar, powdered sugar, flour, baking powder, one large egg, and then the almond extract. So that's all that you need to get started. I will leave the recipe that I used for these cookies in the description box down below and leave you a couple tips that I learned along the way. So to start off, you're going to add the butter and the cream cheese to your stand mixer. You can also just use a hand mixer, would work just fine. But you want to make sure the butter and the cream cheese are nice and softened so that they will mix well together. I left mine out for a couple hours before I started baking with them. Next, you're going to add the regular granulated sugar, and then you're going to stir all of that together or mix it all together until it's nice and smooth. Once those ingredients are mixed together, you want to have your mixer set on low while you add in the egg and then the almond extract, and you're going to mix that all really well together and then set it aside. Then you're going to add the dry ingredients to a separate bowl. You're going to use 1 1/4 cup of flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and then 1/4 cup of the powdered sugar. You're going to mix that really well together and then slowly mix it into your wet ingredients on low. Once the ingredients are all mixed together, you're going to cover this and put it in the refrigerator to chill. The recipe that I used and that I have linked in my description box down below for this said 30 minutes. I felt like it needed just a little bit longer than that, so I would say maybe 45 minutes. If the dough is too sticky, you can just stick it back in the refrigerator. But this is a pretty sticky dough, and I think it's meant to be that way because they are gooey butter cake cookies. They're very wet, gooey, moist cookies on the inside by nature. When it's just about time to take the dough out of the fridge, you can get everything set up, get your cookie sheet lined with parchment paper, and then you're going to take about 1/4 cup of the powdered sugar. I would say maybe 1 heaping cup of the powdered sugar in a separate bowl, and go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Then get the dough out of the fridge and uncover it, and you're going to take either a cookie scoop or about 2 tablespoons worth of dough and roll that into balls, and then coat that fully in the powdered sugar. Just roll it around in the bowl. It coats nice and easily, and then you're going to just continue doing that until your cookie sheet is lined. You do want to make sure that you have a little bit of space in between each cookie because they will spread out quite a bit as they're baking. New here, we are St. Louis area, Missouri, born and raised, family, and so that's why I wanted to make these cookies specifically, because gooey butter cake is a St. Louis signature dessert, and I love the fact that these are in the cookie form because that's perfect for the holidays. But you just put the cookies in the oven and set your timer for about 10 minutes, 10 to 11 minutes. I think I was leaving mine in there more like the 11 to 12 minute mark, and then you take them out of the oven when they're no longer wet on top and just a little bit firm to the touch on the outside, but they will get a little bit more hard as they're baking. But remember, these are gooey butter cake cookies. They are supposed to be nice and gooey on the inside. So you let them set on the pan for about, or the cooking sheet rather, for about 5 minutes or so when they come out of the oven, and then you can transfer them over to a wire rack until they're completely cooled, and then have yourself a taste test, or in my case, let your husband have one.
Did you eat one?
Yeah, they're good. Try
sure?
it. Honey, try one.
You ate one already?
Yes, and it didn't kill me. The inside. Nice and gooey on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes like gooey butter cake.
Not pretty good.
But better than that one time when we made it with, what was it? You were my arms or something.
No, I think you were my arms, and that was the hard part, because your arms ain't even long enough for you, Harley.
Oh, yeah. What do you think about the cookies?
I think my arms for you would have been about like your normal arms. They're good.
That is going to be it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments down below if you have ever had gooey butter cake or gooey butter cake cookies before, or if you end up making these. I'm so curious, and I'd love to hear from you guys. So leave me a comment down below, and don't forget to check out the playlist. Thank you again to Katie for hosting this collab, and we will see you guys again next time. I hope that you have an amazing day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.